What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Shaker Breaker, aka Shake 'em Off, aka Shakes. We're gonna have some fun and we're gonna be entertained chopping up this game. Game is uncommon information. And today we're gonna start off with our sin of the day because we on some player shit around here. This is Mont Blanc Explorer. It's fire. It's a good all year round signature scent. We ain't gonna get into the details. Figure it out yourself. Today we're gonna talk about my favorite subject, which is women. I hear a lot of guys these days talk about modern women this and modern women that. And these women today aren't like the women before. And I agree with you. But the reason I agree with you is because the men of today are not like the men of yesterday and the day before. You dig? I'm not one of those guys who blames women. I think women need to be accountable for their behaviors and their actions. But I believe the man is in charge, so to speak. I think in charge is the wrong way to say it. I feel like I don't feel like anything. I think that you should find a man who has a plan and who is disciplined enough to execute it, because that is a man. I believe there's a lot of adult males out here, and there's also a lot of adult females. There's very few men and women. As my man Sinful, rest in peace, would say, there's a famine in the land for women. But there's also a famine in the land for men. So when the women, I saw one of these street interviews, you know, like they say, well, what do you look for in a man? And this girl's like, I want him to be 6 foot and da-da-da and all this goofy shit. And then one woman said something that was so real. She said, a man. That was so cold. She said, what do women want? The question was, what do women want? And her answer was, a man. Women just want a man. So what is a man, you ask? Right? What is a man? What makes a man? A man, you know, most people's definition of a man is a protector and a provider. My definition of a man is the truth. You don't lie. Everything about me is the truth. What you see is what you get. You either with it or you're not. That's the problem with modern women today, is modern men don't have that attitude. A lot of y'all were raised by your mothers and you ain't never seen a man. So you don't know what a man looks like. You don't know how a man behaves. So it's kind of not your fault, but it kind of is though, because once you get grown, we live in the world of unlimited information. The world is literally in the palm of your hand. Literally in the palm of your hand. And instead of being educated, you'd rather be entertained. And then you wonder why women don't like your goofy act. You have nothing to offer. You have nothing that separates you from everybody else. What have you done to make you worthy of having these positions of the, what have you done that makes you worthy of the title of a man? Huh? What have you done? What books have you read? What behaviors have you exhibited? What discipline have you shown over the years? Are you able to manage whatever money you have? Because it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep and what you do with the shit. Do you have that information? Because if you don't have that information, I'm here to tell you, your punk ass is an adult man. You are not a motherfucking man. So the woman that you want don't want you. They don't even see you because you're not a man. It don't got shit to do with physical attraction. Because some of the ugliest dudes in the world have some of the baddest women. Has nothing to do with how you look. Do you want to be the best presentable version of yourself? Absolutely. I'm not telling you to just be a fucking slob and let your shit go and just live how you want to live and look crazy out here. That's not what I'm telling you. You absolutely want to be the best presentable as possible. You know what I'm saying? Put your best foot forward. Put yourself in a position to get chose. You know the game say, pose to get chose. If you put yourself in a position and you radiate this magnetism that is this motherfucking game and this manhood shit, it will flock to you. It's easy. But you don't want to do the work. You want to complain about it. So that's why the women that you want don't want you. And now you hear modern women this, modern women that, and you goofy ass niggas is on some what is it, the drizzle shit? And what is y'all doing out here, man? You keep embarrassing us, man. It ain't us, cause y'all niggas is males. You ain't with what I'm with. So I'm really ain't even tripping on y'all. You motherfuckers is lucky I'm retired. That's all I gotta say about that shit. So now back to the women. So now I explained to you how to put yourself in position to attract the woman that you want. You have to keep learning something. You have to separate yourself from the average motherfucking Joe. And if you don't separate yourself from the average Joe, you are always gonna be behind the 8 ball. And you're not gonna get what you want. Stop going out like a sucker. Stop letting her appearance be the interference, man. Stop letting her attract your attraction to her be a distraction. There has to be other shit that comes with it. She can't just be pretty. There has to be other shit. Is she cooperative, my nigga? Do she like you at all? That's the number one thing you gotta fucking figure out is, do she like you? Or do she like the idea of you? Or does she just think you hot? Do she like you? Have you given her a chance to like you? Or are you one of these cats that lead with your wallet or lead with your lifestyle and never give her an opportunity to find out who the fuck you are? Now, after I have told y'all how to put yourself in these positions, now we got to find the right women. So this is where we talk about who you keep choosing. What qualities does she have that will benefit your life? She's either beneficial or detrimental. There is no in between. They're either helping you or they're hurting you. And you got to find the ones that want to help you and not hurt you. Cause some of these bitches is evil and deviant. I don't believe they sugar and spice and everything nice, cause I done seen some shit. But I like the shit I seen. I like the crazy shit that I done seen, cause I know how to deal with it, man. You do that shit to that nigga, you don't do that over here. We don't do that over here, man. We handle ourselves a certain way and we don't accept nothing less than the best. You know what I'm saying? We carry ourselves a certain way. We like to be gentlemen around here. We open doors, car doors, front doors, all of that nonsense. It ain't nonsense, but you dig what I'm saying. Ladies, y'all so dumb nowadays, bro. Y'all so dumb. Y'all keep saying men is basic and men is easy, but none of y'all bitches got game. Women have unlimited earning potential because there's always a man that will give you everything he's worked for. With no problem, just because he's attracted to you. And y'all make yourselves so unattractive. It's really not that hard. You always talking about my masculine energy and boss babe and all this boss chick nonsense. You would have every dude around you in the palm of your fucking hand if you would just act and behave and move like a woman. Because when a woman comes in the room, men straighten up and they behave differently. They be like, hey man, watch your mouth. There's a woman in the room. Cool out, bro. Tighten up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lady present. There's a woman present. These other girls, these adult females, disrespected all day long. So how do you carry yourself as a woman as opposed to an adult female? Like what makes What's the difference? As I explained to you the difference between between an adult male and a man, and it's accountability and principle and character. So is accountability, principle, and character make you a woman as opposed to an adult female? Yeah, absolutely. 1000%. Women are soft, not weak. Soft. There's a difference. A softer tone of voice will get you way more than a louder tone of voice. I'm never telling you to be weak. I'm never telling you not to speak your mind. I'm telling you to tap into your real power. Your real power. I forgot the quote, but it said, I forgot who said the quote, but I heard, a man is the head, but a woman is the neck. To me, that's some deep shit. You know what I mean? Because it's the control of the head if you play your position. Because a man will defer. Not necessarily, look, defer is the wrong term. A man will confer. He will confer with his woman if he understands that you value his judgment, but you are respectable and you have exhibited brains and not just body in the past. He will ask you and confer with you to make these decisions. You will still have the say in the matter. You just ain't been taught right, because you've been around a whole bunch of bitter ass bitches who never had no men, because they chose the government over their men. But that's another story. That's another conversation. I'ma chill on that. I'ma cool the fuck out on that. You've seen the woman who walks in the room, and you've seen the effect that she has on every man because she's soft. It has not necessarily to do with how she looks, but she is soft. So our protection and our provision instinct that you adult females want us to have so bad kicks in. You can't protect what you can't correct. If we are outside somewhere and there's a fisticuffs or there's some scuffle or there's some shit going on over there, and I tell you it's time to go, and you ask me why, bitch, you deserve whatever the fuck happens to you. I told you, let's go. Fuck why. We out. Why I gotta listen to you? Whatever happens, fuck it, I'm out. I told you, let's go. Soften up. Talk slower. You don't have to be hard to be hard. You dig what I'm saying? The world will bend to your will, because 98.9% of these dudes is suckers. And if you play the game right, you can rule the fucking world. I might sound like I don't believe in love and I don't believe in connection and all of that. That's not the case. It's not the case at all. One day I'll tell you my full story. One day. One day I'll let you know, where I've acquired all this wisdom from. Where I've got all this knowledge from. Where I got all this game from. Ladies, once again, soften up and you'll have everything you want. Fellas, tighten up and you'll have everything you want. And on that note, I'm gonna get up out of here. Once again, this is The Game, and I'm your host, Shaker Breaker, aka Shake 'em Off, aka Shakes. And I appreciate y'all liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. I love y'all. Peace.